Female Graphic Hair Designs presented by David Gonzalez. David will start off with his metal detachable clipper with a 1.5 guard on it. This will be his desired hair length to add the graphic hair designs. Be aware that a number 1.5 is not always the desired length for female hair. Always be cautious and start off with a higher guard and work your way down to a lower guard. The reason for doing this is to make sure that your designs stand out the best as possible. David will start making his designs with his trimmer. Be sure to keep a brush at hand to remove cut hair out of your way. Our designs consist of a series of Z's, backward Z's, and swirls. Notice how David uses the corners of the trimmer to create his swirls. Notice how David adjusts the trimmer so he can get the desired lines that he wants to achieve. Once again, observe how David uses the corners of his trimmer to make round shapes. Notice here how David wants to give the design the effect that it is actually going through the swirl. So rather than cutting straight through his previous line, he just gives it the effect that it's going through it. This is what we call overlapping designs. Now up until this point, David has connected a series of Z's and swirls into his design pattern. Our technique is not only about doing this. What we want to do now is to make the design stand out, give it more of a three-dimensional effect. And how we're going to achieve this is by using our technique known as double lining, which means David will now trace over, under, and between his primary design. You can now see that David's design is starting to take form. It's looking more three-dimensional now that he has traced over, under, and between his primary design. David will now add shave cream to prepare the skin and the hair for shaving. David will now use his straight razor to clean out the design and make it stand out more. Notice how David adjusts his straight razor to get into certain areas. Just like with the trimmer, you may only be using the corner of the straight razor at times. David will now style the design and the hair by using pomade. This completes David Gonzalez female graphic hair designs. Thank you for watching.